Welcome to Spooky Kids. 5 friends named Sarah, Mark, Emma, Mike, and Lisa decided to embark on an adventure they would never forget. They lived in the bustling city, tired of the monotony of their daily lives, and longed for excitement. Legend spoke of an abandoned village deep within the forest where no one had lived for centuries. It was known simply as the Forbidden Village. The stories that circulated about the village were grim. People claimed that strange, supernatural occurrences happened there, and some said that it was cursed by an ancient witch who had once resided there. However, curiosity got the better of these adventurous souls, and they set off on their journey one fateful afternoon. As the group ventured deeper into the dense woods, they felt a shiver crawl up their spines. The sun dipped below the horizon, and eerie shadows cast by gnarled trees danced around them. Soon they stumbled upon an overgrown path leading them to the village. The Forbidden Village was a haunting sight. Crumbling houses, moss-covered walls, and an eerie silence engulfed the place. It felt as if time had stood still, preserving the secrets of the village's past. They explored the village, their flashlights revealing long-forgotten belongings scattered across the houses. The air grew colder, and the moon cast an ominous glow. As they ventured deeper into the village, they began to notice unsettling things. Whispers in the wind, shadows moving on their own, and chilling laughter echoing from the distance. Mark, the daredevil of the group, decided to enter the village's old church. The others followed hesitantly. Inside, they discovered an ancient book written in an obscure language they couldn't decipher. As Mark touched it, a strange energy surged through him, and the world around them began to change. Suddenly, they found themselves transported back in time. The Forbidden Village was no longer abandoned. It was alive with activity. People in old-fashioned attire bustled about, going about their daily lives. The friends were trapped in a different era. Desperation set in as they realized they were strangers in a time they didn't understand. Panic turned to terror as they witnessed eerie rituals and strange occurrences, which the villagers took for granted. It was as if they had been transported to a nightmare. The friends soon realized that the rumors about the village were true. An ancient witch, Eldra, had indeed cursed the place centuries ago. She had sought immortality, but was thwarted by the villagers. In her rage, she had trapped the entire village in a time loop, reliving their darkest days. With each passing day, the friends grew weaker, unable to escape the village. Eldra's malevolent presence became more palpable, and they learned that the only way to break the curse was to find her hidden tome and destroy it. The group embarked on a treacherous journey to locate Eldra's hidden tome. Facing increasingly sinister obstacles along the way, they encountered ghostly apparitions, inescapable mazes, and disturbing illusions. The witch's power was relentless, testing their friendship and resolve. As they delved deeper into the village's mysteries, they learned that Eldra had been betrayed by her own coven, leading her to unleash her wrath upon the village. They also discovered that the village's residents were not mere victims but had played a part in Eldra's curse. Guilt and fear plagued them. Finally, after many trials and sacrifices, the friends located Eldra's hidden tome in the heart of the village. As they prepared to destroy it, Eldra herself materialized before them, her malevolence tangible. A climactic battle ensued, testing the friends' bravery and determination. With unity and clever tactics, they managed to weaken Eldra's power, but the witch was not easily defeated. In a final, desperate act, they managed to destroy the tome, breaking the curse. As the curse was lifted, the village reverted to its abandoned state. Eldra's vengeful spirit dissipated into the ether. Her reign of terror ended. The friends found themselves back in their own time, exhausted and traumatized but alive. The experience had changed them forever. They realized the importance of friendship and the consequences of meddling with the unknown. left the Forbidden Village, vowing never to speak of it again. Years passed, and the village remained a chilling memory. The friends went their separate ways, haunted by the horrors they had faced. They knew that some secrets were better left buried, that the village would forever remain a dark chapter in their lives. And so the Forbidden Village remained hidden, its secrets known only to those who dared to venture into its depths, and its curse a warning to all who sought to unlock the mysteries of the past. Leaving the Forbidden Village behind, the friends returned to their normal lives. Time had moved on, but the memories of their harrowing adventure lingered like a shadow. Each of them bore the scars of the past, both seen and unseen. They couldn't help but wonder if the village had left a lasting mark on their souls. As they went their separate ways, life gradually returned to its routine. Yet there was an unspoken bond between them, a shared experience that no one else could truly understand. Late at night, they would sometimes find themselves haunted by vivid dreams of the village and its cursed past. Years passed, and the friends tried to move on. They built careers, families, and seemingly left the horrors of the Forbidden Village far behind. But the fear still lurked in the corners of their minds, ready to resurface at a moment's notice. Mark, who had always been the most adventurous of the group, couldn't shake the feeling that Eldra's malevolent presence still haunted him. He became obsessed with researching the village's history and the witch's curse, believing that there might be some lingering remnants of the darkness they had faced. Mark's obsession took a toll on his life. He withdrew from his friends and family, spending sleepless nights poring over ancient texts and searching for clues about the Forbidden Village. His once healthy curiosity had transformed into an unhealthy fixation. One day, Mark announced that he had discovered a way to reopen the portal to the Forbidden Village. He believed that they needed to return and ensure that Eldra's evil was truly vanquished. Despite their fears, the friends agreed to accompany him one last time. Back in the woods, surrounding the Forbidden Village, the group stood before the same overgrown path they had taken years ago. The air felt heavy with dread, and the forest seemed to close in around them as they ventured once more into the abyss. As they entered the village, they noticed that it was as eerie and abandoned as they had left it. It seemed that the curse had truly been broken. However, the scars of their previous visit remained, and they couldn't escape the feeling that something was watching them from the shadows. Mark was determined to find Eldra's remains and put an end to her evil once and for all. The friends, burdened by their shared past, reluctantly followed him. They retraced their steps, revisiting the places where they had faced their greatest fears. But as they delved deeper into the village, it became clear that something was amiss. The atmosphere grew darker and the air grew colder. Shadows moved with a life of their own, and whispers filled the air. It was as if the village itself had come to life, seeking vengeance for their intrusion. In a chilling revelation, the friends discovered that Eldra's spirit had not been completely vanquished. She had merely been biding her time, growing in power, and waiting for their return. Now, fueled by rage and a desire for vengeance, she began to torment them in ways they couldn't have imagined. Each member of the group faced their own personal nightmares, reliving the darkest moments of their past. Eldra used their fears against them, pushing them to the brink of madness. It was a battle for their very souls. As their sanity hung by a thread, the friends realized that the only way to defeat Eldra once and for all was to confront their own inner demons. They had to overcome the guilt, fear, and regret that had haunted them since their first visit to the Forbidden Village. In a climactic showdown, they confronted Eldra, not with weapons, but with the strength of their spirits. They admitted their mistakes, forgave themselves, and let go of their past. Eldra's power waned as the friends' resolve grew stronger. Leaving the Forbidden Village for the final time, they realized that closure had come at a great cost. Mark, who had been consumed by his obsession, had sacrificed himself to ensure Eldra's destruction. His friends mourned his loss, but knew that his sacrifice had been necessary to free them from the curse once and for all. The friends vowed to never speak of the Forbidden Village again, but it would forever remain a haunting memory, a testament to the enduring power of friendship, redemption, and the unending battle between light and darkness in the human soul.